you're here, I assume you promote Goli or you want to promote Goli. They're such solid products, plus the commission is great, and they treat their creators right. They have these extravagant GMV rewards every month. They'll like send you on a cruise for it, or get you a Rolex, or a BMW, or even a G-Wagon. So now's the fun part. Let's talk about content that's performing. We have some fun video examples to share today.
I just had to pick up my little brother from the principal's office because he got caught using something I gave him. I really didn't think he was going to get in trouble for it. My little brother can't chill out or focus for the life of him. I'm talking, I get phone calls from teachers every single week saying he just like fucks around all class period. He just like won't pay attention. And he gets really bad test anxiety. So this morning he was telling me how he had a huge test today. So he was like panicking this morning. So I gave him one of my blue gummies. Okay, I told him if he chews on it like an hour before his test, everything's going to be completely fine. He was looking at me like this. He was like, what are you giving me? But like he took it anyways. Fast forward to third period, I get a phone call from the principal's office saying he's under the influence. Like they want him gone. So I'm thinking, what the fuck? I didn't give him anything illegal. So I'm driving to the principal's office. I'm sitting in this office, okay, staring at this principal. And he is being so dead ass when he says this. He pulls this out of my little brother's backpack in the plastic bag I gave him. And he's like, what did you give your kid? We don't act like we don't know what this is. My brother's next to me just chilling because he finally was able to ace his test. So I told him, like, no, these are like life on easy mode gummies. It's a combination of ashwagandha and L-theanine, which ashwagandha is something natural that helps lower your stress hormones, including test anxiety, while L-theanine helps boost your focus and your brain's happy motivational chemicals. So when you combine the two, you get this calm, focus, and happy feeling. Like, I just pop 2 of these a day, and it's like my brain's on D&D. Nothing stresses me out. It's like I can do anything without feeling overwhelmed, if that makes sense. I made that principal look so stupid. Like, they saw how calm he was and thought he was on the green stuff. I'm gonna link the gummies somewhere over here. They're really good and cheap, but the one thing I will say about this stuff is that they are never in stores anymore. So if you're lucky enough to see an orange cart somewhere over here, I would go grab some while you still can.
This video hits so many of the marks. One thing I love about this framework is that he made the product in his story work so well that it actually was a problem in this scenario because it affected his brother. We had this drama going on, and that's why I titled it So Good It's a Problem. It's a little bit of reverse psychology. The visual hook was him getting in his car, which we all know is a winner. People trust you. They think you're just out and about doing your normal thing, and you just decided to film a video. His text hook was very vague and misleading. Sparks curiosity, makes them want to know what the heck kind of gummies this guy gave his little brother. Then he frames it in a way that he's like, I told the principal that it's nothing crazy. It's the ashwagandha and the L-theanine that help with stress and focus. And then his CTA is a scarcity CTA. He said they are never in stores anymore. So if you're lucky enough to see an orange cart, that's a super interesting way to put it.
You're never going to be shredded in time for summer eating all that candy.
No candy.
Those gummies in your hand.
These are supplements.
I don't believe you. Go get them.
Supplements.
Oh.
Gummy gummies.
Okay, I've seen those in the store before. What do they do?
Apple cider vinegar for my gut health, and they get me shredded, burn that love off me. Matcha mind for my cognitive function and attention span. Ashwagandha for my stress levels and cortisol levels.
Okay, all good stuff. I think I can use that. Where'd you get it from?
Got it at the TikTok shop for $36. That's it.
That's a really good deal. Can you send me the link?
Yes, right there.
This couple continuously goes viral for Goli, and I think it's because of the dialoguing. Having another person in the video just adds that level of authenticity. I know you guys can hardly hear him, but I actually think that's partially a win in this video. His super casual delivery of the benefits is non-salesy, and I think that's what's working here. I can't believe I caught him again. Vague drama. Now, after reading that, we need to hang out and find out what he was caught doing. The framework here, skeptical partner. She is skeptical that it's not candy. Really, does it have all those benefits? And then she's convinced by the end of it. So she's kind of playing us as the audience.
Your acne goes away, and it comes back, then it goes away, and then it comes back, then it goes away, and you're like, cool, I'm in the clear, finally, I'm out of the acne stage, and boom, just when you're least expecting it, it's like, nope, sorry, you still have acne. And then that vicious cycle just repeats itself forever. And if that sounds at all familiar, that's because I've been there. That's what my skin used to look like, and after struggling for years. I permanently fixed it in a matter of about 3.5 weeks. I haven't had a new breakout since. And if I would have known this, I would have saved myself from so many years of just embarrassment, not wanting to take pictures, trying to do, hide it in whatever way possible. And the truth is, after many, many dermatologist visits, nothing consistently worked. I was losing hope. I was like, you guys don't even know what you're doing. And this is going to sound crazy if you haven't been introduced to this idea yet, but if you fix your gut, that will fix your skin, your acne, permanently. So, and if you look like 30 years ago, nobody had acne, so it's okay. So the foods that we're eating, it's destroying our body. It's greasy, it's oily, it's crappy. And so as a result, it's not doing us any favors. So in order to fix the skin problems, you have to fix the gut issues that are happening from the things and the food that we're putting in our body. The easiest, most cost-effective way to do this, and it's really been cool seeing all these, comments of people saying on my videos, oh, my skin looks infinitely better, just because they focused on fixing their gut. So the easiest, most cost-effective way to do this is to take pre, post, and probiotics. Now, this isn't the only brand that works. I like this one because it's cost effective, and I only need to buy this. I don't need to buy multiple different things. It has all 20 million enzymes that your gut could need, and genuinely fixing your skin is one of the easiest ways to glow up and just have confidence in what you look like, not wanting to hide from pictures, and just feeling good about yourself, which is a great feeling to have. So I linked it on this video, and just heads up, it is way cheaper if you get 3 bottles, and stick with it for about 4 weeks. Take daily pictures, and I promise you, your skin, your acne, your confidence is going to thank you.
There's so many great things about this video. The first one I want to point out is his hook really led with a relatable problem. And then this was so value-based. He really educated on why people have acne and how if you actually fix your gut, that is the answer to fixing your skin. He mentioned the benefits of the ingredients first and how they can affect your gut health, which in turn affects your skin health. Then he showed the product that he best receives those ingredients in was so unsalesy because he literally showed the Goli and he said, this isn't the only one that works, but I like this one because it's cost effective. It disarms your audience from thinking that you are forcing them to buy this one because you get commission. And we love that as buyers. We love to not feel pushed into a sale. At the end, his CTA is not even price or sale oriented. He is selling confidence here. He says, your skin, your acne, your confidence is going to thank you. If you're going to go with the gut healing aspect, try really selling, feeling good about yourself and liking what you see when you look in the mirror. Those are things that people can really relate to.
My mom was a literal walking nutrition label, and here's what I was and wasn't allowed to eat. Before I could put anything in our cart at the grocery store, my mom would always flip it over to the label and explain and give me a huge TED talk on why it was toxic. It was usually my favorite Honey Bunches of Oats or, my favorite cereals that she would always make me put back. Here's what she would look for that was always off limits: seed oil, anything with over 12 grams of sugar, natural flavors, sucralose, maltodextrin. Granola bars were only allowed if they had under 5 grams of sugar, and at that point she was just like, go home and make your own. Some things that were approved that could immediately go in the cart without being looked at was Ezekiel bread, almond butter, anything with whole, natural, pure, whole food ingredients. Protein bars were always really tricky, but the ones that she really likes are RX bars because those are just whole, natural ingredients. We only are allowed to purchase organic. One time I came home with non-organic eggs and she literally almost made me go return them. Her favorite thing she always bought anytime we were at the store was apple cider vinegar. Luckily, my brother and I got her on the apple cider vinegar gummies. The actual liquid version is so bad and so disgusting. If I had cravings or really bad acne or really bad bloating on my period, I would always be taking apple cider vinegar, especially the gummies. It's rich in acidic acid, so it gets rid of the bad bacteria and keeps the good bacteria in your gut microbiome. It also stabilizes your blood glucose levels after eating, which is really great, but you will literally never catch me taking the liquid version ever again. These Goli gummies are the ones that my brother and I got my mom to start buying. We have been taking these for a couple of years, but these are new. They're sugar-free, which is really nice. I love both of them. As I said before, they've single-handedly got rid of my acne, they got rid of my bloating, they got rid of my craving. They just balanced my gut microbiome so much better, and I feel so much better when I take this. I swear that if I do not take this before eating, I am bloated like I am pregnant. Them in the orange cart below. Check them out. Bye.
This hook is going extremely viral where people say something along the lines of things my granola parents taught me as a kid, or growing up with a granola mom or almond mom. Part of it is that you actually reach your target audience within your first sentence. Obviously, the visual hook of cooking food or cutting something while you're talking is just so effective. When you start something, we want to see it be finished. If you're cooking something, we want to watch you cook it. the storytelling value of it, they are actually delivering value to us. They're giving us these tips that are actually healthy habit tips that their parents had them do growing up. And then they start talking about the benefits of apple cider vinegar before we even see a product. And then they show the gummies as their favorite form of receiving apple cider vinegar. So more is more, especially for Goli with so many products. Full funnel videos and bottom of funnel videos are performing. If you don't know what bottom of funnel is basically just very sales driven, exposure driven content, 15 to 30 seconds max, where you're essentially just telling people that Goli ashwagandha or Goli apple cider vinegar is on sale and they can get it for this price using this code. Full funnel is a lot like the content you just saw, where they're telling us about an experience and results. They're introducing us to it. Rinse and repeat what works. This is what's going to get you sales with Goli and any viral product. Emulate viral. The last thing on here is to repurpose your content with your affiliate link. So maximize your efforts to produce the most content that you can. All right, we'll see you next time.